Check it out, everybody. We're doing a timing belt, oil pump, drive belt, a few other things on this 2018 Ford EcoSport. One of my friends that works down at the Ford dealership, he is laughing at you guys on YouTube who doing this. He is literally laughing at you, and I'm going to be laughing at you as well. And customers out there, do not have anybody work on your car, work on one of these cars, and they don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to give you a little example. Okay, first of all, you guys check that party line out. Y'all know what the party line is. We're taking this job apart. But to the main thing, here we go. Here's the old oil pump. Get my hand out the way. Here's the old oil pump. Number one, the guys who's changing these pumps and changing the timing belt, they are not sticking this is a drill bit in it to line up that balance shaft. Because a lot of times, if they don't line it up, it's going to throw out the timing. There's going to be a vibration in the engine. They have no idea where it's coming from. That's number one. That none of these guys on YouTube is doing that. Now, here's the most important part right here. You go up under here, because you can see we got the oil pan and everything down. Now, here's your cam gear right here. Here's your crank gear. You can take that gear right off. Bam, comes right off. There's no keyway right there. Slide all around anything, but that's not what I want to tell you guys. When you take the crankshaft, when you take the harmonic balancer off, from production, when these engines are produced, there is no friction washer between here and, go out here. That's Harley. Get out the way from the dog, the rags. There's no friction washer between there and the harmonic balancer. You got this covered up between right there. And what happens when you go to tighten this harmonics balancer back up? When you tighten up the bolt, that's going to turn. It locks up against the crankshaft, and it's a 50-50 chance that the crank will turn as well, and you're going to be off one tooth, which means the car may start, the car may run good, but you just took off 50,000 miles off that engine. And I guarantee you, within 6 months, that job is coming back because it's going to run rough. You got to know these things if you're going to be working on these cars. Don't be half doing it. Don't be following these YouTube videos that don't know what they're doing. If you need a job like this done, take it to somebody who knows it, like us. Or somebody reputable. I'm telling you guys, I'm talking to the customers. You are going to have somebody mess your engine up. Another thing that I want to tell you guys about, make sure you replace that tensioner right there. That is the because these were known to fail, but this one didn't fail. This was known to fail and cause the timing belt to mess up. Here we go right here. Now these are called wet belts. These actually are timing belts soaked in oil. This is the oil pump belt. Look at that. Put it down here. Look at that. Where's all the teeth at? All the teeth are gone. Now this is another thing I'm telling you guys is super important. I'm trying to warn you here. A lot of guys are changing that pump, and there's another style just like that. And what they're doing, because in order to change this belt, you got to take off the timing belt. So they're doing a sneaky way. They're leaving this belt up there. They're not even paying attention to the teeth that's missing. And then you can just take the oil pan down, unbolt the oil pump, slip it out, and put the new one in there, and you just charge the customer. At the dealership, the job is running about $3,000 just for the oil pump. They're doing that and they're putting that back in there, and it's going to run good. It's going to have oil pressure. Why is it going to have oil pressure? Because when they change the pump, what happens is that the teeth fall off, either this belt or the timing belt. Look at that. All that, the rest of that belt gets clogged up into the pickup. Look at that, man. And then it causes your low oil pressure. The dealerships will not do this job. We haven't found one yet, and the guy I was talking to has not found one as well. They are going to sell you an engine, and the complete job is $6,000 to $10,000 on these cars. These things are failing with about 60,000 miles. You got to be careful with these. Please take this to somebody who knows what they're doing, because if not, they're gonna mess your engine up. Another thing, I seen guys up on YouTube try to tell you to do it without the right tool. I'm not gonna come down on the guys, but I'm gonna come down on the guys, because you got to have these special tools here to lock those cams into place, to keep them in time. If you don't, you're gonna mess up this engine. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious here. One slip up, you off one tooth on this engine, you're done. You can cancel Christmas. It's over. All right. So y'all want to? We are definitely doing this series. Check out our website, onlineautorepairvideos.com. The first 2 parts are already up because we are doing this like it's supposed to do. Like you're supposed to do. That's what I meant.